Christmas and a Happy New Year, and we are now underway here at Hannon. So we look to start the clock. So we are underway, slim side, picking the ball up in the centre of the park. It's not a bad ball over the top. Gwengwe's in behind here. He's chipped the goalkeeper and it's just wide.
Goodness me.
And well, 10 seconds in and the Dolphins almost taking the lead there. What a start that could have been.
Just looking like we're really trying to dominate possession early doors, and some good little touches.
Here's Ike Hill from the edge, does shoot goalwards, and it's just wide of the post as it goes behind. And here's Chris Campbell now. Onto his left foot, still Chris Campbell, back onto his right. Dancing with the Parkway defence, does shoot goalwards, and it's into the hands of Isaac Finch. The Poole come again through Ryan Campbell, wearing the captain's armband once again today. Gwengwe back to Salim Saeed. Saeed looking to shoot from range. Salim Saeed! Oh!
What
Salim
a goal!
Saeed, you beauty!
Unbelievable finish!
What a fantastic strike that was from
my
Salim Saeed,
days.
off the bar and in.
Oh.
And it is 1-0 Poole Town here at Tattenham.
Oh, that's just unbelievable. That is breathtaking stuff. Salim Saeed, he picks up the ball on the right-hand side of the box. You're thinking, no way is he hitting that from there. Hits it like a rocket. Parkway now playing through the lines, and they pick up the ball in a good area. The ball falls to the edge of the box, and it's a strike from range, blocked well from Owen Dorr, and it will trickle out now for a goal kick.
Leading by 1 as it stands. Salim Saeed, magical strike from the edge of the area, and here he is onto Ike Hill, driving forward. Paul, we're coming forward in numbers here. Ike going at that back line, playing it in behind. Here's Diaz with the chance to make it 2, and it's a good stop. Diaz slowed it down slightly, back to Salim Saeed. Here's Gwengwe now. Still Shaq, Salim again, inside the area this time. Salim Saeed dancing with the ball at his feet, back to Saeed, trying to flick around the corner. It's a great nutmeg. Salim Saeed! Oh, it was magical from Salim Saeed again. Falls out to Billy Lowe's. Here's Ike Hill now. Hill does get his shot away, and it's over the bar and behind for a goal kick.
Glad to be back in the team today.
Really good ball from Brian Bett. There could be a chance here, and it's brilliant defending from Ade as Callum Hall was looking to strike gold there, and Ade, we're just waiting for that little pocket that we can break into at the moment.
Yeah, just working the ball around in that sort of horseshoe shape that teams do when they're dominating.
Ike now, with a chance to drive at that Parkway defence. Still Ike Hill. It's gone to the left-hand side, kept it alive, across to Shaquille Gwengwe! And it's 2-0 Poole Town. Brilliant from Ike Hill, and he's found Shaquille Gwengwe in space in the centre, and it's the second for the Dolphins.
And that's what we were saying earlier, Connor, that Ike Hill getting a start today has a great opportunity to show the quality he had in the early half of the season. You know, the early parts of the season were brilliant from him, week in, week out. We haven't seen it for a long time with Ayo's amazing form and Ike Hill being unwell for a little period not too long ago, but that is brilliant from Ike. An assist for Ike Hill on his first start in quite a while. As Salim Saeed plays the ball into Hill, drifts past the defender, he's into the box now. Can he put it across? And it goes out for a corner.
By Plymouth Parkway, back out to Ike Hill. He's kept it in play over there. Onto his right foot now, driving inside. Still Ike Hill does get a shot away. And it's a brilliant save by the goalkeeper to tip it over the bar. Ike Hill is having a sublime game so far, George.
Yeah, and he's grabbing this opportunity with both hands, isn't he, Connor? And I think Pat and Joe probably would have said that. Look, you've not had much game time recently, make the most of it.
Here's Chris Campbell, ball down the corner into Diaz now, inside the area. Still Antonio Diaz onto his left foot, and it's wide of the post. Good effort there from Antonio Diaz. Nice touch around his man, Billy Lowe's into Chris Campbell. Good touch from him. Chris over the top, looking for Gwengwe. He's got a lot to do. Good header down onto Billy Lowe's from the edge. Lowe's still going forward here. Finds Gwengwe in behind, and it's another good save by the goalkeeper to tip it over the bar. You're thinking, was Billy Lowe's going to have a go from there? Laid it to Gwengwe, and it's a really good stop by the goalkeeper.
Yeah, it's brilliant from Billy. And Harvey are so versatile. They rotate so well.
Ball into the box, looking for Slade! And it's a really good stop by the goalkeeper again, Harvey Slade. Yeah, it's still Antonio Diaz, finds Salim Saeed, good touch out his feet. It's a good shot into a lot of Parkway players. Ryan Campbell from the edge, Lowe's again, and it's over the bar this time. Shot after shot from Poole Town, just not finding the back of the net.
Play to them. It's a cold day as well. Some of them probably would have been worrying that the game would have been off, but luckily the pitch is absolutely fine, which is a miracle given just how cold it was overnight.
I think this is probably the first game in the last year where we've had doubts over whether it would have gone ahead or not, to be honest.
Absolutely.
Here's Gwengwe now from range. Shaquille Gwengwe! It's just over the bar. Wow, what a strike that would have been. I know he's capable of it. Just over the bar there.
No, it's remarkable to have a go from there. But like I said earlier, Connor, the confidence in this team is flowing, especially for a man who's scored so many goals. Is that 25 now for Shaquille?
26. Slim side and Shaquille Gwengwe continuing to press, and it falls to Ryan Campbell. And now IK Hill can look to launch an attack, and he's driving at that Parkway backline once again. He skipped round his man. That's a dangerous challenge there. IK Hill's evaded it though. Still Hill into the area now, driving at that defence once again. IK Hill onto his right foot, shoots goalwards. It's brilliant from IK Hill. He makes it free. Magical work down the left flank from IK Hill. He evaded one challenge, stayed on his feet, went inside the area and finished it into the bottom corner. Poole Town 3, Plymouth Parkway 0. What a game IK Hill is having so far.
I'm almost in disbelief there. I didn't even quite register that it was a goal when it went in, because there was to be fair, bodies right in the way of me, but it just seemed all too simple for IK, and it did so well down that left-hand side. Puts the ball forward, just knocks it on, sprints after it. Defender makes a poor challenge. Luckily, IK carries on, doesn't get too much.
Diaz standing over this corner kick here.
Got the gif on it.
Diaz with the ball into the area. Really good ball. Ade with the header. And Ade Olawia scores for Poole Town on his return back to the club. And it's 4-0 to the Dolphins here against Plymouth Parkway. And we're certainly looking for blood at the moment out there. Poole Town 4, Plymouth Parkway 0. What a performance this has been.
And I'm delighted for Ade. The towering defender. He's at point blank range and just nods it down. Good technique and nothing the keeper can do. It's absolutely gone past him before he can even blink. So incredible stuff from Ade to be so physical. Alan Parks now has the ball at his feet and goes long with one of those low balls. It's a great ball to IK Hill, who picks up now on the left hand side. Can he beat his man? As the defender tries to defend 1v1, IK Hill strikes from distance and it's bounced and
on the halfway line. Lowe's back to Harvey Slade, who's got a little bit of space to drive at the defence. Still Slade does shoot, and it's a brilliant save once again by Isaac Finch in goal. Diaz. Still Slim side, he skipped round his man with ease. Saeed back out to the edge. IK Hill again, looking for his second in today's game. Harvey Slade now. Hill trying to force it round the corner. Here is Salim Said, skips round his man, side across, really good ball, and it's just wide of the post. I thought for a second Gwengwe was going to dive across the face to goal.
The goalkeeper has made such a huge impact on the outcome of the game.
Ball into the area, right out to the edge. Here's Callum Hall, good defending by Ade once again. Parkway still alive. Garside fires over the bar, but it goes behind for a corner kick. Launching, throwing forward. Both sides challenging in the air, and Shaquille Gwengwe comes away with the ball. Shifts it to Henry Spalding now. Diaz down that right flank. Slightly delayed ball just behind him. Charlie Davis on the overlap. He's just come on. Here is Charlie Davis in behind. Pulls it across, and it's a good stop by the goalkeeper. And eventually Parkway can clear. And what an impact that would have been if Charlie Davis scored there. Slade back into the area. Headed away again. Out to Billy Lowe's now. IK Hill. Good touch out of his feet. Still IK. Into Henry Spalding. Brings it under. IK. Diaz is making a good run again. IK Hill, great feet from him. Good block. Under 15 minutes still to play here. Poole Town leading by 4 as it stands. Harvey Slade. Slade over the top, looking for the run of Shaquille Gwengwe, who's onside here and through on goal. Shaquille Gwengwe 1-on-1, and he makes it 5. Glorious. What a ball over the top from Harvey Slade, and Shaquille Gwengwe with his second of the game, his 28th of the season, and it's Poole Town 5, Plymouth Parkway 0.
He's just he's a man on form, isn't he, Connor? I mean, that just says it all. It's a brilliant through ball, fantastic dink, and Gwengwe just takes it down so well. Really hugged the line there. There probably would have been a few calls of offside, but fair play to Gwengwe. Took it down so well in his stride. The momentum carried him forward, and he just pulled the trigger. Just watched the keeper and just saw, right, I just need to put it to the side of him. We're really blessed to have, obviously, him and Corey Jordan, Addy on loan, of course, Jamie Wiscombe coming back soon after a bit of game time at Shaftesbury. What a ball that was from Diaz. Hill finds himself through, lovely pass to the back post. Could it be that trick? It is! Shaquille Gwengwe with the hat-trick.
It is beautiful, isn't it? Shaquille Gwengwe again. And that is not his first hat-trick so far this season. He knows where the back of the net is. And it is now Poole Town 6, Plymouth Parkway 0. A complete display and a complete hat-trick from Shaquille Gwengwe to make it 6 and put this game, well, I say to bed, it was to bed a couple of hours ago in all honesty, but Shaquille Gwengwe doing what he does best once again, getting his hat-trick on the score sheets, and it is Poole Town 6, Plymouth Parkway 0. With 10 minutes to go, there could be more goals in this one, George.
Looking to just move the ball around, and that ball trying to go through the lines is taken away, and now Billy Lowe's gets IK Hill going, and they've left themselves really exposed here, Parkway. IK Hill just dancing through like he does with real pace and purpose, keeps going, and it's blocked by the one that resulted in the goal for Addy. And IK Hill whips it in, and it goes to the back stick. Oh, it's gone just wide, and it was a good number of them, and no surprise as the player of the match is announced from our sponsors, and it's Shaquille Gwengwe, who of course is our hat-trick hero today, our Shack-trick hero.
Very good, very good. Here is Henry Spalding breaking forward for Poole once again as we look for a 7th here. Out to Charlie Davis now. Davis with the ball to the edge, looking for Henry Spalding. It's found its way through to IK Hill.
Oh,
it's a brilliant stop on the follow-up, and there is the 7th. It's onside, and it's Antonio Diaz to make it 7-0 to Poole. And, well, I'm speechless. Poole Town 7, Plymouth Parkway 0.
Yeah.
What a performance, what a day. You see Dan Wilson giving it a little fist bump into the air there.
Yeah, almost like that. Yeah, I mean, I've got to say, I'm delighted for Diaz, because like we said, he's worked so hard. He's been making so many runs today, shouting his head off for the ball in good attacking opportunities, and nothing's really fallen to him. So for him to pop up and get the rebound, wonderful stuff. Delighted for him. So well done, Diaz, getting that goal there.
Coming forward on the attack as this game is very almost done over here. Chance now maybe to go inside the area. Here's Callum Hall from the edge, dinks it over the crossbar, and it goes behind for a goal kick.
Poole Town's under 13s girls team. We're very lucky at Poole Town, have an amazing youth setup, and it's great to have them today. But there it is. There's the whistle.
The full-time whistle, and it ends here. Poole Town 7, Plymouth Parkway 0. Do you want to sum that up very quickly as well, George?
There's a lot to sum up, Connor, but you know it's the performance that Pat and Joe have been asking for all season.
I think today you saw us at our best, really brave when we played out, but we also were direct at times into Shaq and in beyond to Chris Campbell. We were pretty ruthless. I mean, obviously we could have had double figures. It's not an exaggeration to say that.
The way the team played, I think we were literally unbelievable in the first half, and like transferring that into the second half as well. But I think this type of game was just more of our mentality and how we applied ourselves.
There's not been many games this season where I felt like we've, over the 90 minutes, we've been up there for the whole time, and I thought we were for the most part today.
Especially this guy getting a hat-trick again, but it's not just Shaq. As you can see as well, everyone was chipping in with assists, goals. I think there was 4 different goal scorers, so yeah, it was a proper team performance, and yeah, we put them to the sword.
We put a lot of pressure on them because they are good players, and that includes the ones that didn't start. You know, Henry, and obviously AO's not here. We put a lot of pressure on them, but I thought they delivered today, and I think you have to praise them when they do well. I thought they were really sharp. I thought they combined well, they ran forward well, they counter-attacked well. So
just being hungry for goals and putting in the work as well. And obviously I've got great players around me like Chris, Salim, Diaz, and all the boys, and it's just a good environment to be in.
It was a good crowd today, and the fans behind that goal made a huge difference for us. I think they're drawing the ball towards the goal from the start, and we get on top of opponents right at the beginning. And
just focusing on here and now and just being present in this moment. I'm really having fun. I'm enjoying it. This is a great club to play for. Generally feel the love on and off the pitch. So yeah, just taking it game by game and day by day.
Really pleasing, but whilst we should enjoy what was a good performance and a good result, it's one game. We're 24 games in. You know, we're in good form, but we've got some difficult games coming up, so it's important to understand what have we done well today and how do we take that into the next game, understanding that it will be a different game as well.